Hey guys, it's Troy here, back with some more Mario Kart Wii backwards tracks. We're doing the retros today. We did all the Wii tracks on the last episode, and the reason why we're doing this, as I stated before, is because Mario Kart Tour beta is out right now. Lots of people have been playing it, myself included. I literally shared all my opinions and some spoilers on the last episode of the series. We're not going to be talking about Mario Kart Tour really too much in this video, so watch the last one to see all the Wii tracks backwards and all my Mario Kart Tour opinions and a few spoilers. So yes, in Mario Kart Tour there are backwards tracks. It's the first time it's really ever been done in Mario Kart Wii. Sorry, not Mario Kart Wii. We're playing Mario Kart Wii right now. In the Mario Kart franchise, it almost was done in Double Dash. Dude, the Quack. Oh my gosh. But yeah, it was almost done in Mario Kart Double Dash. They ended up doing Mirror Mode instead. Mirror Mode has been a staple for pretty much every single Mario Kart game since. I think every single one. And backwards tracks never became a thing. They dabbled with it a little bit in Mario Kart Wii and Mario Kart DS, but that was only for the mission mode and the tournaments, which was like a weekly mission mode thing that they did for Mario Kart Wii. There's been no interesting single player content since Mario Kart Wii. The battle mode in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is actually not bad. It's actually pretty good in a lot of ways, but there's been nothing really that interesting for a while. Mario Kart 7 was definitely the biggest offender of just a lack of single player gameplay. So anyway guys, this backwards track pack, we've already played the first 16, so we know a lot more what to expect than what you guys know, and all I have to say is it is a very beta form Mario Kart Wii hack pack here. It's very much get wrecked, Quack. It's very much something that was just made a long time ago for fun, relatively quickly, not too many modifications, but it does function and it is playable, which is why we're testing out. And it's still like the main purpose of a backwards track pack is to see what the tracks would be like backwards, and it serves that function pretty well. So this would have to be, in order for me to do like online rooms with people, which I would love to do for backwards Mario Kart Wii tracks, they'd have to function a little bit better than they currently do. When we played the Wii tracks, there were some respawn issues for sure, and there's just a lack of arrows telling you where to go. They're all facing the wrong way. It's a little confusing. A lot of the ramps aren't accessible. They should be turned the other way to make them easier. Like for example, on Moo Moo Meadows, you know, there's 2 ramps on that course, and having them both face backwards looks really silly. That happens on most of the tracks, and you could tell the tracks don't play that well backwards except for a few of the simple ones. So there need to be a decent amount of modifications made to make them like really playable backwards. But yeah, no, I hope someone does make a more fleshed out backwards track pack. I would definitely make some videos on it if someone did. That would be a lot of fun. But yeah, so what's cool about this though is like we're not just like driving the tracks backwards. Like this is actually playable, and you guys are gonna see some stuff like you did in the last video where the tracks actually do have a couple modifications to make them playable. Every track with the cannon's got some extra ramp, an extra backwards cannon to shoot you through, and it's pretty clever. We ran into some weird stuff. The weirdest thing I think out of everything in the first video was that Coconut Mall glass floor. That really threw me off. It was so unexpected. It was so out there, you know? Yo, Koopa, chill, dude. But yeah, the CPUs, sometimes they function the right way, sometimes they don't. I'd say 3 out of 4 times they were going the wrong direction, aka the right direction, but like 1 out of 4 times they were like, oh, we know what to do on this track. It's pretty funny. Otherwise, they're just kind of being a little bit suicidal, always diving off the edge, trying to be going forwards, and then getting all confused. It's really amusing. So that was Yoshi Falls. These tracks are very straightforward. These ones are functioning really well as opposed to the Wii tracks. The Wii tracks were a disaster backwards. These are a lot more simplistic, and you could tell they play better. But yeah, so on Mario Kart Tour, the backwards tracks are actually altered as well, and a little more pretty in their altercations to play backwards. And you know, there's tracks like Luigi's Mansion, SNES Rainbow Road, Calamari Desert. You got tracks like that you could play backwards. It's really cool. I'm a huge fan of it, and I think it's gonna be a hit. And people are gonna always like, they're gonna talk about, whoa, those change colors. They're like 2 different colors right now. You guys see that? Oh my gosh, it looks like chocolate chip cookie dough. It's like, oh dude, the ramp. You can actually take that shortcut. I'm gonna take that next lap. But yeah, it's like cookie dough and like chocolate chips combined. I'm like extremely excited about this. Okay. But yeah, so look at it. It looks amazing. It looks so yummy. You know what? I haven't eaten dinner yet, so maybe that's why I'm so hungry. Yo, I'm gonna go this way. Look, it changes colors. Like, look at. See? They're normal. And they're back to chocolate chip cookie dough. Yo, I low tricked it off. See, stuff like that. It reminds me of a custom track. Like, this backwards track pack literally feels like a custom track. Dude, okay, I'm gonna lose this race. I'm legit gonna lose this race to CPUs. Oh my god. I'm in panic mode right now. This is serious, guys. This is very serious. That shortcut was a troll, dude. Okay, no. I got it, but I'm gonna get shrunk. Am I gonna win this race? Yes, because I did the shortcut. If I did not do the shortcut, dude, Wario was gonna win. I'm serious. Like, I only won by like a second. Oh wait, never mind. Wario got 6th place. This is very confusing. Oh my god. I'm glad I got the shortcut though. I failed it twice on lap 2. Jesus. Oh man. But yeah, guys, I was really excited to see how much support there was for that 200cc knockout tournament I did. I want to do a lot of those knockout tournaments in a lot of various different game modes. The next one will 100% be item rain. We'll do a regular 150cc one for sure, but I want to do some weird ones. Like, I would love to do... Oh, I failed that. I would love to do a 99,999cc knockout tournament. Like, that would be fun, you know? And I would also love to do a distorted tracks knockout tournament, maybe. We'll do maybe a countdown knockout tournament. There's a lot of different possibilities here, so I'm excited for future knockout tournaments. I would be 100% down to do a backwards knockout tournament if we get a backwards track pack that just functions better than this one does, but a little more playable than this one is. So that would be amazing. Oh, that didn't work. It's kind of hard to see the shadowing there on that side of the pipe. And yeah, let me know for other potential knockout tournaments you'd like to see. Maybe we can make like a custom track pack. I really, guys, something I'm really hoping, like, there's like a million things I want for CTGP. I have like endless ideas for CTGP. My #1 idea for CTGP is make it so the arrows function better on the sides of the cups, so I can actually access the arrows from the bottom cups. But something I would love if CTGP just got all the retro courses. Like, there's a couple missing retro courses. Like, there's no Dino Jungle. There's a couple like Music Park, and I forget what other ones are missing in Mario Kart. Cheap Lagoon, I think it's called. There's a couple missing from Mario Kart 7, and then there's a couple Super Nintendo ones missing to my knowledge, and there's no DS Rainbow Road from Mario Kart DS. So I'm really bummed that I just got squished. Jesus. I'm really bummed that we don't have all the retro tracks from the first 7 Mario Kart games in Mario Kart Wii CTGP. I'm hoping one day that's a reality, because that would be so much fun, because then we could do themed knockout tournament rooms based on the custom tracks from the cups in various Mario Kart games. Like, that would be so cool. We can always do a knockout tournament of like a set like list of custom tracks, like pick like 32 custom tracks and do a knockout tournament that way. Like, that's something we can do too, which would be kind of cool. So maybe that's something. There's so many different knockout tournament options. All right, well, that was the Shell Cup. Shell Cup was pretty fun. We're on to the Banana Cup now. And we saw so much weird stuff on the Wii tracks. This might be a little less eventful than the Wii tracks because there are less ramps and there are less gaps to get over. On the Wii tracks, they always had to get creative with how to get over certain gaps when making this backwards mode. And not so much for the retros. It's pretty straightforward, it looks like. We'll see if there's any altercations. Okay. Yeah, CPUs are definitely going the wrong way. It's funny, like, even though I ooh, that red chased me backwards or forwards, depending on how you look at it. But yeah, even though I never played these tracks backwards, I know where to go just because I've played the tracks forwards thousands of times. The people who were sandbaggers in Clan Wars, they are very familiar with how to play every track backwards, which is kind of cool. So they would have no problem with this track pack. They would be like, yeah, this is normal Mario Kart for me. Because when you're doing sandbagging in Clan Wars, the whole point is you go backwards to get the 10th place item box, to get a better chance to getting the lightning bolt than the person who hits the 9th place item box. So in Clan Wars, what happens is two people very often are going backwards in order to try to get the lightning bolt. And when they succeed, they hold it for as long as they can until their whole team gets items that can dodge the lightning, like Bullet Bill, Mega Mushroom, Star, or just being in the cannon. Or when they fall off out of bounds, when you respawn, you're able to dodge shock that way, which is funny. But yeah, so all of those are, ways to dodge a shock. So what happens is, you get the 10th place item box going backwards. The other team doesn't have the shock because there's only one shock in Mario Kart Wii. It's not like Mario Kart 7 or 8 where you can get multiple shocks. And then your whole team tries to get dodge items. At least the people in the back try to get stars, bullets, mega mushrooms, all that good stuff. And when you got multiple people with dodge items, like at least 2 people, then you do a countdown. Everyone uses their dodge items, use the shock, and then everyone just steamrolls their way to victory, and the other team is just pissed. That's what happens in Clan Wars. I'll tell you right now, teams get salty when they don't get the shock. Especially like sometimes one team will get the shock like 10 times. That was cool. You gotta experiment a little bit on these backwards tracks, right? Sometimes like one team will get the shock like 10 times and the other team will only get the shock like twice, Because there is some luck involved. Because sometimes your team will have the guy in 10th place that's driving better backwards, but then the guy in 9th will just get lucky and pull the shock. So it's interesting. It's really interesting. Clan Wars, there's a backwards racing element to them. So that was the real first backwards Mario Kart Wii racing before Mario Kart Tour. Okay, Shy Guy Beach. This one will be very, very straightforward. I'd imagine nothing will be visually different on this one. Let's see though. The CPUs have really not been going the right way at all. Yeah, at the very beginning they just turn around immediately. Dang it, that sucks. In the last video, on the very first race, the CPUs like low-key gave me a run for my money. Kind of like on Ghost Valley in this video, like they actually like almost beat me. It was hilarious. It was the very first race of the video too. I was like, maybe it'll give me off-road glitch. I was thinking Mushroom Gorge. That didn't make much sense though. But yeah, this track is a glorified square. Just look at the mini-map. It's a square drawn by a toddler, just with a shaky hand. This would be a lot more fun if the CPUs weren't bashing me every 5 seconds. Oh my gosh. But yeah, guys, let me know in the comment section if you got Mario Kart Tour, and let me know what you think about it if you have the beta, if you've been playing it. And guys, like, go watch the last video if you haven't seen it and you're interested in Mario Kart Tour, because I talked about it the whole time, literally. I'm filming these back to back right now, so I don't have too much to say about Mario Kart Tour right now. Like nothing comes to mind. But dude, these island hops are so addicting. They're so much more fun on 200 too. Oh my gosh. But anyway, yeah. But I think, I'm not even kidding, guys, I think Mario Kart Tour will be like a huge hit when it comes to how many downloads it gets. Like, I don't think it's going to be the global phenomenon that Pokemon Go was. There's no way. But I think it's going to be like a Mario Run sort of deal, where like everyone's downloading it, playing it for like a week or two. Like Pokemon Go, like people still play that game. Like Pokemon Go lasted a while. Like it was like a 3-month thing of like viralness, you know? And then now it's still like popular, just not viral anymore. Crazy though, crazy. But yeah, dude, these loading screens are kind of long. Okay, we're back. Delfino Square. I'm sure there's some shortcuts on these tracks. like expert shortcuts, unintentional backward shortcuts, only possible when playing the track backwards, but I'm playing all these first time backwards, so I'm not gonna really be able to know any of the shortcuts if they exist. So you're just getting some raw gameplay. Shortcutless TWD right here. Alright, let's see how this track plays backwards. It's just, you could tell like the way the whole track's designed is just not for backwards. You know, not at all. But like, you know, with some extra visual cues and stuff, it'll still function a lot nicer backwards. I love how I still know exactly like where to go though. All that practice kicking in. Whoa, Toadette's a beast. I remember, did you guys see that video I made? It was Mario Kart Wii horse challenge with Enmead. It was last summer, about a year ago. And the horse challenge was pretty much us trying to style on each other. Like, you know in basketball how you have to like do some sort of trick shot or some sort of fadeaway jumper, three-pointer, etc. You have to make it, and then your opponent, if he misses it, he gets a letter, and then if you get all the letters, you lose. That's like the sort of horse game. Well, we did that for Mario Kart Wii, and we were doing like tricks and like shortcuts instead of like, you know, making baskets in basketball. And we were playing horse, and one of the things I had Enemy do was wheelie off that slope and get like major air right here. So I'll see if I can do it again. It was something so simplistic, and Nick had no idea. Yo, hang on, I'm going backwards because this POW block and this blooper, I'm not having any of that right now. I'm actually trying to show something again. Okay, so right here, you go like that, and you get massive air, and it's so funny because I did that just because sometimes you don't get any air at all. So it's a super easy trick to do, but at the same time, it's also really easy to fail. So I did that, and you know, Nick's reaction. Whoa, there's a ramp. Hang on, I have to do this. This is great. I just realized there's a shortcut we haven't been taking. I'm so glad I saw that. I literally saw that last second. You can go to the dock and there's literally a shortcut here. Look at this, there's a ramp. I think you need a mushroom, but we're gonna take it anyway just to show you guys that. That's really cool. Anyway, so that little trick I did where I was wheeling off the edge at the very beginning, I did that, and Enmead's reaction was hilarious. He was like, what? He's like, you can do that? Like, I've never seen that in my life. And in my head, I'm just like, Nicholas, like, this is something very simple. I'm surprised you've never done this. I got a good kick out of that. Alright, I don't know why I'm doing this twice. This is the definition of insanity. Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. Pretty much me right now. I'm losing my mind on these backwards tracks, guys. I'm losing my mind! Alright, we're almost done, guys. We're almost done. We're on lap 3 here. So that's a mushroom shortcut. So what you can probably do, guys, is you can do the double shortcut. You can legit mushroom through the dirt, which is right here, this shortcut. You can mushroom through this, and you can jump on the dock, and then mushroom, and then go right here and skip that part. Like, you can do the double shortcut in a different way backwards. Guarantee it, if you had mushrooms. I'm not getting any mushrooms because the CPUs are all dumb, and I have no chance of getting a mushroom because I'm always in first. Can't get mushrooms in first unless you're playing online and you go through 15 boxes straight. You can get the mushroom glitch that way. Really cool, but not offline, unfortunately. It doesn't work offline. Alright, Waluigi Stadium, we're almost halfway done with the retros. This one should be a little more interesting because I feel like there'll be some changes on this one. Oh, okay, yeah, there's already a ramp. Let's see what else is different on this one. I always like trying to find the differences, the extra added ramps and whatnot. Like on Maple Tree, there was like an added mushroom panel at one portion of it, which was really funny. I'm telling you though, this could be a lot of fun with some extra additions and just make it a little more playable, you know? Some extra modifications, just make it really fun for racing. It could be so good, it could be so popular. Okay, maybe I'm exaggerating. I don't think it'd be so popular, but people would definitely like try it out. Like, it'd be a fun little thing people would do for like a week or two. I'd make some videos on it. I'd have a good time. I'd stream it for sure. I'm always trying to find new ways to play the game. That's what's so beautiful about CTGP. CTGP is all about like, you know, having a new take on Mario Kart. I feel like C2GP is going to be really incredible like 5 years from now. I hope it keeps improving with features. I hope features keep getting added because there's just so much that C2GP can add. There's so much it doesn't have. Like it has so much amazing stuff, and it could even have more. Like this game has a million things you can do with it because the engine of the game is so good. So people are gonna love this game for forever. You know, this game can go on like literally for decades because the engine is enjoyable and the game is just modded like crazy. And like because the game, I guarantee it's easier to make custom tracks on this game than something like Mario Kart 8 or 8 Deluxe because the tracks are just a lot more visually simplistic. So it's easier to make a track. It's easier to make a track and like make it look decent in this game. I'd imagine like doing texturing and stuff from Mario Kart 8 or 8 Deluxe to match like the quality and the detail and the insanity of those tracks to feel like the Nintendo ones would be just a nightmare. While this game is like, they're pretty simplistic. Like, let's be honest, the graphics on this game are nothing special. The reason why it stands the test of time from a graphic standpoint is because it's a cartoon game. Like, you know, if you ever look at movies, if you watch like an old movie, like a superhero movie from the 90s, or if you watch like an action film from that same era, the 90s, the 80s, before then, it's really cheesy. It's really stupid, you know? But then you can watch some amazing movies made in that same time period. Like, you know, I'll name like Forrest Gump, for example. Like that's made in the 90s, my birth year, and that was an incredible movie and still holds up. But, you know, you watch the Superman movie or the Batman movies from the 90s and they're not so hot. For video games, it's similar to how it is with cartoons. Like Disney movies in the 90s, they still hold up because it's like anything cartoon that's not trying to be realistic is an art style. So it holds up. Video games are the same way. If you play, I guarantee it guys, if you play a sports game from 2008, it is going to look god awful. But this game still looks good. You can play Mario Kart Double Dash and it still looks great because it's like a cartoony art style. Like it serves its purpose of an art style. I'm gonna try to get mushrooms. I'm gonna literally like go backwards just to try to get mushrooms. I'm not even kidding guys, like this is gonna work. I'm gonna drive as far as I can backwards and I'm gonna try to get an item box just so I can do some backward shortcuts. This is really desperate. I don't care. But yeah, you guys get my point, right? Like I feel like it's just so true. I thought about it. It's like, dang. There we go. We got some mushrooms. Okay, this was so not worth it. I don't even care. We're making it interesting. But yeah, my whole point is that this game will last, like, it won't get old because the graphics, people are still okay with them. Like, they're not good, but they're acceptable. And they will always be acceptable. They're not going to get any worse. Like, the graphics will be insane 10, 20 years from now. They'll be even better. And people will still feel the same about this game because it's a cartoon game. While like graphics on like a game like a sports game like Madden, shortcut, nice. Hopefully that counts the lap now. We'll find out. Yeah, you know, you take any sort of sports game, NBA 2K, you know, it's gonna be awful. All right, guys, let me see where I can use this mushroom. Where's the best spot? Where is the railing? The railing is right there. Okay, I'm gonna go right here. I'm gonna see if I can make this guy. Like right here, maybe? Oh. If I wheeled it, I would have gotten it. Ah. Yo, this is a... No, this is not a good respawn point. Never mind. Okay. At least I got that one shortcut. At least I 1 for 2 on the shortcuts. It counted the lap too, which is cool. So if I was playing this track backwards online, if this ever gets like becomes a game mode, you can skip this entire turn. You can mushroom right here where these item boxes are, jump, and skip this whole turn. I actually did a video once. It was a long time ago. It was called like the Desert Hills Backward Shortcut Challenge or something like that, and it was you had to do all these backward shortcuts, and it showed off these shortcuts in it. It was, I think that was like in 2012, something like that when I made that video. It was way back. But yeah, getting flashbacks to that. That's funny. I've made so many videos for this game, and I could like think of so many more still. There's like endless possibilities because of the mods. The mods will always keep the game going. One more lap, guys. One more lap. like for example, like I can't trick on that, you know, then that would be something to add, like to make the track more polished to play backwards. Like small things like that would really help. This one visually really works though, from a backwards standpoint. Like it's all very easy. Sometimes these backwards tracks, like anytime there's like some sort of dip, some sort of slope, when you're playing it backwards, like your vision is pretty impaired. You can tell, like you're like, wow, this really wasn't made to play backwards. But something like that, it's like, oh yeah, that could definitely work backwards. Like change up the arrows and stuff, and it would work. Whoa, there's some weird markings on BC3 there. You see that? I can't wait to get to that part and check that out. That was really trippy looking, wasn't it? Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, what is that? You see that? Oh, dude, the CPUs are actually like doing legit stuff. Like the CPUs remembered how to play the video game. Oh my gosh. Yo, look at these markings. There's some weird shadowing that's going on here on BC3 that is not in the regular BC3 track. This reminds me of Coconut Mall. The same thing happened. Watch this, guys. Watch this. Also, in the horse video I was referencing earlier, that is a backward shortcut you can do. Yo! It respawned me all the way up here. Oh my god, that was amazing. Okay, that totally worked. That was super worth it. I got confused because I'd never seen the ramps look like that before, and I was like, where am I for a moment there? Okay, back to the weird Egyptian hieroglyphics on the floor. That made no sense. But look at, they're all weird, and there's a bunch of lines and L shapes and zigzags. What is going on? Ancient BC3 markings. I mean, they're not that impressive. I'm definitely embellishing them a bit. They're not like the Yu-Gi-Oh markings on the stone tablet. Nothing that incredible. Should I do the shortcut again? I'll just go the regular route. Let's see what this ramp looks like. Yeah, see, this ramp's still facing the wrong way, unfortunately. Got some more weird markings here. Ooh, mushroom. Let me see if I could just jump over this. Oh, that was weird. Oh, dude. You can get a trick. Dude, the yellow ramp is still there. It's just invisible. Like the yellow boost ramps, the little jump ramps on BC3, they are still there, but they're just invisible. Like I just proved that right there. That was really weird. One more, guys, one more. I'm gonna do the shortcut one more time. Dang it. But yeah, I did the strat on Enmead and he could not make it. It was great for the video. It's a nice little respawn cut. Oh, dang it. Yo, where am I? Is this gonna count the lap? We got this amazing respawn point when we were on Rainbow Road on the last video, and it did not count the lap, so I don't have too high hopes for this counting the lap. Whenever we get really good respawn points, I'm just like, oh, I'm screwed. This is not counting. Yeah, it did not count. Okay, we're gonna just drive one more. It's gonna be a long race, guys. Just hang out. Relax. We're enjoying ourselves over here. We got a couple more races. We're chilling. And yeah, I'm really happy to see everyone's like welcomed Troy versus Custom Track back with open arms, so that's been nice. May or may not. Oh, this is sketch. That was super weird. The physics on these backwards tracks is a little bit puzzling at times, I'll tell you that. But yeah, not only Troy versus Custom Track making a return, we might have something else making a return. It's not Rate That Custom Track before people get all excited. I know that series has like a cult following, but yeah, guys, there will be another series making a quick return coming up probably next week, so look forward to that. That'll be fun. And a lot of you, I'm sure, can guess it in the comments section. We're on Parkway now. This track is the first one that we've encountered on this video with a cannon. I'm always excited to see like what it looks like. Oh, I don't want to spoil it. For where the landing area is on the cannons of these backwards courses, because it's always a change to the track that was not apparent in the original. Hang on. I'm trying to see if, can I cut this? Like, okay, you can, but it's a little bit awkward. The CPUs are already going the wrong way. We got this race in the bag. Nothing too crazy right now. Yo, I didn't see any CPUs. Oh, they're stuck. They're stuck at the oh, there's a ramp. There's a ramp. And we're back. Oh, that's funny. What are the CPUs doing? They're just transporting back. Wait, I want to see this. I want to see this. Hang on. If I go off this ramp, what happens? Oh. That's so cool. I love that. Oh, that looks amazing. I love that so much. It's like addicting. Dude, what? How are they getting up? Oh, I want to go there. Please put me there. Please put me on Quacker Island. Please. No, I want to go there. Oh, the CPUs all found it. I want to go there. How did they do that? What do I do? Dude, they're all on Quacker Island. Do you guys see this? I literally had Quacker Island in a video recently. I'm sure a lot of you guys saw it. How did they do that? Teach me your ways. I literally don't even care. I do not care at all any bit about this race. I just want to get to Quacker Island. I'm willing to like invest like 2 minutes into this right now. Yo. What is happening? Yo, I did it. Let's go. Oh, this is funny. Dude, this is the best. Am I stuck here? Like, did I just ruin it all? Dude, this is so unexpected, you know? That's what makes this so great. I'm so happy right now. This is so unexpected. Like, I would never imagine this in a million years that on this video we'd find our way to Quacker Island. We literally went, I'm not joking, nine and a half years without making it back to Quacker Island on this YouTube channel, and we've gotten back here 2 times in the last month. This is great. This is great. The soul has been fulfilled. Okay. I think we're done here. We're gonna take a dip. Where's it gonna respawn us? Are we just screwed? Yo! Yo, what if I've just completely screwed myself over and I'm perpetually stuck on Quacker Island? And this is how the video ends. Just me stuck on Quacker Island for the next 100,000 years. There's no way for this race to end because no one else can finish the race and there's no timer to end it. We literally just screwed ourselves over. We're gonna be stuck on Quacker Island for the next 100 years. What do I do? I don't know, guys. I'm scared. I'm scared. This turned into a horror movie. I think I'm just gonna have to reset. There's really nothing I can do. There's no way to get off this island. I'm stuck. I never expected this. This is such a turn in events. This is so funny. I love it. I love it. There's nothing I can do. I've tried going off on every single angle. I can't believe I'm resetting right now. Okay, I'm resetting. Wow, we couldn't beat it. It's impossible. This is the real impossible level. I've been doing the Mario Kart Wii Impossible series with Red Falcon, the Impossible Custom Tracks. This was the real Impossible Custom Track. We found it. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're gonna go on to GCN Mario Circuit. This track was unbeatable. I mean, beatable, but you know what I mean. And we're back. For now, until I get stuck on another deserted island. You know what that was like? That was like the movie Castaway, or like the TV show Lost. Those are pretty lazy references, but I don't care. My brain is fried after this experience. This was a stupid idea. But sometimes my stupidest ideas are my best ideas. So maybe this video will pop off. Maybe you guys will really enjoy this. It's a little mini 2-part video series. This one's nice. I love playing the simple tracks backwards. Like, they feel really natural. Really natural. Honestly, Parkway was pretty good backwards until we started goofing off. Then it became a problem. But yeah, no, I mean, I don't know what the best backwards course is. I really like Moonview just because the car routes were easier. Moonview Highway. But out of the retros, this one's got to be up there for me. I'm really enjoying this one. It's got some really fluid driving to it. You know, lots of slip drifts on this track. That's what makes it so much fun. Even on backwards mode, you get plenty of slip drifts. How many times this retro track session have the CPUs actually been going in the right direction? Probably like 3 times. It has not been many. We're hitting that. Almost at the end. That was a nice one. We're down to the last cup, guys. Lightning Cup coming up. Feels good, man. Feels good. Mario Circuit 3 will be super straightforward. I imagine nothing different there. Peach Gardens? Who knows? BC64 will need a lot of adjustments to make that even possible. And DK Mountain, there's a cannon on that one, so definitely some adjustment. CPU's doing their thing, going the wrong direction. Yo. Dude, that bullet bill screwed him over so hard. I don't think I've ever had a bullet bill screw me over like that. Like, he just rammed right into the wall because of that bullet bill. I wonder how that happened. That was really odd looking. It was really weird. This one plays great backwards. It's honestly not even that much different. I'm not surprised that, like I said, the simplest courses always play the best backwards. All right. Lap 3. Almost at the end here. Thank you to everyone who has gotten this far and dealt with my goofing off on Parkway. Appreciate it, guys. Appreciate it. And I have been on a little bit of a hiatus from Twitch the last week and a half. I've had a friend visiting. You guys will probably see videos with him in it. At least one coming up. And I just took a short break from streaming. But I'll be back in full force coming up soon. So check out my Twitch, guys. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. And follow me on Twitch. And if you have Twitch Prime, sub to me with Twitch Prime. Because that helps your boy out. If you're not using it, you might as well use it on me. You get 1 free Twitch Prime if you have Amazon Prime. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna be doing the streaming thing again, putting an effort on the streaming. Gosh, the CPUs are not going the right way on any of these. Oh well, it's still entertaining for me. It kind of feels like I'm just like time trialing these, you know? Time trialing these, and then once a lap, it's just like a raid of CPUs. It's pretty funny. Okay. And I'd imagine I gotta go wide here and then curve really far in. Yeah, it's funny, my brain is just like working the track backwards in my mind. So like before I even get to the part, I'm like thinking about what it looks like and what I'd have to do on it backwards. It's cool, I've been doing that on every single level for the most part. Like, if I'd never played these tracks backwards, then I for sure would be getting lost a lot because it's not extremely clear on where to go on a lot of these points. It kind of reminds me of a custom track. Like if I'd never played any of these courses, there's no like arrows in the right spots on these courses, so it'd be so easy to get lost. Yeah. It's funny, the first time I played this course on Mario Kart DS, when I got to the hedge maze, I remember like freaking out and not knowing where to go. And I was like, oh my gosh, there's so many different routes. Like, this is way too overwhelming. This is like Yoshi Valley all over again. But then, sure enough, it's just a bunch of blocks and you can get through it in like 50 different ways, so it's not a problem. But yeah. Alright guys, we're almost there. One more lap and we got 2 more tracks. I'm enjoying, sorry, my commentary has been a little bit quiet the last few races, but I'm just enjoying driving these retros on backwards mode. It's like a different, it's like a whole new track, you know? It's a whole new track. It's like a really well designed course with a few like major errors. Like obviously like the checkpoints are wrong and like the arrows are wrong and the item boxes are in bad spots, but like otherwise like the tracks are like pretty good, you know? And like there's definitely, because of like the way tracks are, you know, the way they're presented to you are obviously, it's designed for a forward gameplay race, but it's just interesting to see how well they play backwards, and I'm pleasantly surprised. All right, guys, DK Mountain, we're almost there. The light at the end of the tunnel. Here we go. This one has a giant cannon. What else does it have in it? Wait. I just saw a giant green line on my screen. That's not a good sign. I think something is going wrong. It has been black for a very long time and error has occurred. Great. Okay, I'm just gonna go, this is kind of lame, but I'm just gonna go in time trial mode and drive a lap at DK Mountain backwards. That's all I can do. I don't know what happened here. Alright guys, this is the extremely ghetto version of playing a backwards track. And I'm pretty sure I know this is impossible in any way to do backwards. I remember Nathaniel Bandy did a little series where he was trying to, can you cut this gap right here? Can you cut this? Hang on, 1 second. But yeah, Nathaniel Bandy did a series where he tried to complete tracks backwards, full laps, and this was one of the ones where, oh, that was close. This is one of those ones where you couldn't do that on. Yo, that respawn point, pretty good. But anyway, yes, so you'd be right here, and there's probably a little spot like right here you can cut this little bit. Shortcut, not nearly the gap you can cut otherwise. You can cut more for sure. You can cut more for sure. That was pitiful. But yeah, I'd imagine you'd want to for sure go off this thing in a backwards race. Maybe actually use these panels, get some big tricks off of them. And this part's a little bit brutal going backwards. It's on an extremely elevated incline right now, and we're just reaching a dead end. There's nothing we can do here. If there's a way to get out of bounds and get respawned to the the front of the track, then we'd be good. But I feel like Nathaniel Bandy right now saying this track is not possible to complete backwards, to my knowledge. So on to N64 Bowser's Castle. It's pretty funny how it froze the game. Alright guys, BC64, the final track. Pretty funny how my game crashed on DK Mountain, but here we are. We made it to the very end of this 32 track 2-part series. The CPUs are always freaking me out at the beginning, dude. They're always going crazy. Remember that one wall trick you can do where you can like go off the side like this and like get some air? Do you guys remember that? You can like bounce off the side of this and like get a wheelie. Oh, almost did it. I could do it on BC3 easily, you know, where you do like a flip by getting like momentum off the side of the wall. Yes, like that. I love that. That's my favorite. Some of you are probably seeing that for the first time. Oh, PogChamp. But yes, this one I feel like will be really fun backwards. I'm excited. Oh my gosh, Baby Peach is hauling. Yo, that banana, that perfectly placed banana on the side of the staircase. Oh man. Yeah, this one is awesome. I really enjoy this one backwards already. That part is brutal. That part is brutal, like, for sure. Coming around a corner and immediately running into thwomps, like, that would never happen on a regular track, you know? One lap down. There's one thing I want to try. Let me give it a shot. Let's see if I can do it. I'm gonna try this. Dang it. Okay, I'll try it next lap. It's a little shortcut. I'm gonna land on the railing and skip to the bottom. Something like that, you know? Whoops. I totally messed that up. I am drained, dude. I am drained from playing all these backwards courses. It is, the staircases are brutal on these, like on multiple different sections, like on different courses. Anytime I run into a staircase, like on BC Wii, that one was brutal, this one's brutal, because they always fling you up in the air. They're not designed whatsoever to be going on backwards. Alright. Making our way to the end of lap 2. One more lap to go. And my overall assessment on this backwards track pack is that it's not in a playable form, but it's a really great idea. And I hope that one day it is in a playable form. Hang on, watch this. Oh! I fell off. You guys get what I was trying to do though. So the ideal strat, I'll respawn me here. The ideal strat would be to land on this one right here, like this, and then jump, like spin drift off to the left and land on the ramp. Like, guys, like land all the way over there. But I think I need a mushroom. It'd be so much easier with a mushroom. I don't think it'll count the lap because of where it's respawning me. I doubt it would count the lap. But, yeah. Pretty cool. This idea entirely happened because of Mario Kart Tour. Just the whole backwards mode. I was like, oh, that's a genius idea. Because, like, you know, I'm not going to lie, like, the Mario Kart Tour tracks being all retro tracks, it doesn't bother me. I saw a lot of people commenting about that on social media, being like, oh, like, there's no new tracks in Mario Kart Tour. If it's a phone app, I'd rather them not waste, like, really good new designs on a phone app, you know? I'm happy that the tracks in Mario Kart Tour, the phone app, are not like the Mario Kart arcade tracks, because the Mario Kart arcade tracks have, like, no creativity. Like, there's no off-road, there's nothing about them is interesting, really. They're very, very generic, boring tracks, the Mario Kart arcade tracks. But in the Mario Kart, the regular Mario Kart games, the tracks are awesome. So I'm happy that Mario Kart Tour took from tracks in Mario Kart DS and Mario Kart 7. And the backwards track idea is really fun. So should have done it sooner, Nintendo, but better late than never. Backwards tracks on Mario Kart Wii with a little bit of adjustments could be really fun too. So guys, thank you for watching. Enjoy Funky Kong dancing, and peace.